Hey guys, it is currently 3:03 in the morning on April 17th, but we're going to go ahead and talk about the 16th. My back is killing me today, so I'm going to stay back here so that way I can lean against the heating pad. So, I will see if I can move you a smidge bit closer though. That sort of works. Okay, so on the 16th, I did accomplish my goal of working through all of my work in progresses, including Man of Darkness, or Letters from a Madman. I told you, I do it all the time. But I didn't get as much editing done in Letters from a Madman as I wanted. I only edited one chapter, but that's okay. I still made it around to it, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and go through word counts on those. So I started with the Gang War, both because that was the next book in my list and because I wanted to start with the first book in my list. 1,058 words in the Gang War, 322 in Thundering Hooves, 980 in TE, 992 in TFL, 450 in PRV, which is when I decided that I did not care any longer if I met the daily expected counts for those books, because things were going very, very slow yesterday morning. Because this alone took me until at least 5 or 6 a.m. And when I'm having a good day, that shouldn't be the case. So eventually I just said, screw it, and started writing whatever happened. So 450 in PRV, 236 in The Poisoning of John Doe, which is when I really gave up, because that one should also be around 800 to 900 a day if I want to hit 25,000 by the end of the month. But if I don't, it's okay. I just set my goals for the end of the month generally, so that all of my books are at the same place. Then 404 in Books and Badges, 364 in Graham, 184 in Voice of the Wild Places Z, 90 in Pittman's Legend Valiant Fighter. Again, really gave up there. That one should be closer to 900 words a day. Really gave up. And I'm okay with that. 108 in King of Darkness, and 190 in The Untitled Zombie Thing, and then I moved on to editing Letters from Madman. I got through one chapter and edited 2,067 words and wrote 292 in notes for the developmental edit. Which brings my total for the 16th to 5,670 words, and my total for the month so far to, let me go find it, 45,274. There you go. I think you can see that. Things are going well, generally. Yesterday, again, was pretty slow at the beginning. I did manage to write more words than I ever did last month, in a daily perspective. But it took quite a while to get off the ground. It took quite a while to actually start writing. It took a lot of energy to focus on my writing. I've been exhausted lately. I've been very, very tired, mentally, physically, just in general, exhausted. I can never tell for certain if it's because of my anxiety or for different reasons that cause it, but I have very, very vivid dreams, generally nightmares, and whenever I have those, I end up being extremely exhausted. The whole time I'm awake, it results in daytime sleepiness, it causes memory issues, it makes it very hard to stay focused on things, it makes it very hard to process situations and words and scenes and everything. So it took quite some time to get off the ground yesterday with writing. And it's currently 3:07 in the morning, again, on the 17th, and I've written a whopping 20 words, maybe, give or take, which means I've been writing for the last 3 hours and I've accomplished nothing. And that happens. I mean, there's not much I can do about it. I feel relatively okay right now, but I think that's mostly because I'm not doing anything. I've got the document open, I have the Gang War open, and I'm looking at it. But that's about it. But once I actually start trying to focus on stuff, it's too much to handle, and that's, it is what it is, and eventually, hopefully, I'll get enough sleep to get past it, or at the very least, I will take a nap at some point because naps prevent nightmares because you don't sleep long enough to have one. So I did do that for a while too. I did that for like a week once because I was tired of having bad dreams. But hopefully the 17th will go relatively well. I mean, I'll only be writing for like another hour before I record or live stream a Days Gone video, depending on how things go, internet-wise. And then from there, I'm planning on taking a shower and then eventually getting back to writing, probably closer to 6:30, maybe? Sounds about right. Who knows? Because I normally live stream for about an hour, if that's the route I end up going. I'll get back to writing sooner if I end up recording a video, but then I'll also have to edit that video, so we'll see. I also did get into a little bit of the Rapunzel research. I haven't written anything down yet, because my wrist has been killing me all day. I have had the brace on, but I'm tired of it, so it's just sitting over here waiting for me to behave myself and put it back on. So I didn't do any writing today because I like to handwrite my notes whenever possible, so I just scrolled through the main Wikipedia article on it, read through some of the reiterations of the Rapunzel story, of the retellings, what changes, what stays the same, the first recorded incident of it, so on and so forth. And I named the two main characters because I also can't behave myself. I'm not starting it yet, but I did name the main characters. But that's it, I swear. I haven't done anything else. For now. But, despite things being slow yesterday, I'm happy with the way things went. And generally, anyway, the words that I wrote down, I'm happy with. Even the 90 words in Pittman's Legend, Valiant Fighter. Even those few words, I'm happy with the words that I wrote down, which is about all I can ask for, especially on a slow start day or an exhausted day or anything like that. The only reason I was able to get even close to progress at all was because of the books that I pushed through in the beginning, primarily. The Gang War, especially, and then TE and TFL. Those are what really bumped my counts up. And Books and Badges, because I just really like writing Theo and Russell. They're adorable. Even on bad days, they're still adorable. And Jensen and Bo, which are from the Gang War, I enjoy writing them too, so it's generally easier. Except for today. But I'm happy with the words I wrote down on the 16th, so that's always something. For now. The game plan for the 17th, aside from Days Gone stuff for the Friday gaming video, I have some CampNaNo videos I need to edit. Yesterday I was having Google Photos issues. It wouldn't let me download the videos, so I couldn't edit them, which is typical of Google Photos now. It does that every like week or two. It's fun. But I need to do those. But aside from that, writing and editing related, I would love to get through all of my books again, even if it's not getting anywhere close to hitting the daily count for them. Any words is better than absolutely no words, and the more often that I can get through all of them in the day, the better, because it does make sure that I'm constantly making progress in them, constantly refreshing my memory and what's going on in them, stuff like that, which is great. And I'm more likely to take notes on them if I'm working on each of them daily. Where's that? It's over here. I found it. These are all notes that I took today from The Poisoning of John Doe, because I hadn't been taking any notes on it yet because I haven't been working on it daily. But now that the plan is to work on it daily, I need the notes to keep my brain focused on it. So I'm more likely to take notes while the book is in progress if I'm working on it daily, which is the main reason that I'm trying to get back to that pattern. But we'll see how things go. And I'm more likely to do editing on Letters from a Madman if I've gotten through all of my other books for writing, because I feel like I'm not abandoning the writing projects to do the editing project, even though it's being edited for publishing, so my brain really doesn't function correctly, but, you know, it's the brain I have. But the goal for the 17th, again, get through all of the projects, even if it means writing less words in all of them and not hitting the daily goals for them. Edit more in Letters from Madman, not just one chapter. Hopefully I'll get around to them fast enough to accomplish that goal. And then I think that's pretty much it. Potentially a little bit more Rapunzel research stuff, maybe write some stuff down, depends on how my wrist behaves throughout the day. I'll be wearing a brace the whole time I'm gaming, so hopefully that gives it enough time to chill a little bit. But we'll see, and go from there. But that is all that I have for the 16th. I hope your first 16 days of Camp Nano have gone well. Hope they continue to go well. And if they have not been going so great, I hope they get better and continue to get better. But that is all that I personally have. If you enjoyed this video, a like is always appreciated, and if you'd like to stay updated on my writing, my editing, the gaming videos I upload roughly every Friday, currently Camp Nano, or anything that I do on the channel in between, feel free to subscribe. All the links to my authors pages, as well as links to my social media and my Camp Nano stuff, are in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.